lit up a little bit. Alright, there we go. For some reason when I started reading it was shuffling under the deck. It was I watched the world flow through the dark side of the moon. After all, it had something to do with you. Something now and then. As long as you'll be my friend in the end. A friendship. There's something stronger in a friendship. Anyway, I shuffled up these cards and blessed them and all that. And there's 3 different decks. I got the Into. There you go. Into it, Eric. Into it, Eric. I'm silly. The Karma cards and the 5-cent tarot. Past, present, and future. We'll find out what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up. Sorry, I'm a little bit stiff up here. I believe it's my allergies most of all, but I hurt myself doing push-ups, playing around with baby. We was outside on the hill, and I was doing push-ups, letting her sit on my back, and I was doing push-ups, and it hurt my shoulder. So y'all bear with me for being like this right here, okay? Because it's a little uncomfortable. All right, let me take this out. Oh, I watched the world float through the dark side of the moon. It says, prepare for change. A few months. It says, make long-term plans, express gratitude, harvest, and fall. It says, take that. It resonates. We got the Tower, upheaval, disruptions. It says an awakening and something stacking up. Alright, that's what we got. Something. They're telling you to make some kind of plans. Alright, let's find out what the Karma cards got to say. It says, insight to understand the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. Sagittarius. Take that as it resonates. We got a Tower, a Sagittarius, insight to understand, resulting from the understanding of, the wisdom of that understanding. Causing some type of upheaval. We got the Ace of Cups and the Empress underneath those. Y'all take what resonates. Let's get started with the show. Thank you, Jesus Christ, for everything. Let's go. Okay, this right here and this right here. And we got the Ace of Cups, overflowing love, to the Empress. Behind this. Somebody's about to... Looks like someone went and prepared something for this Empress. It's going to cause some kind of what the heck, because people are going to understand something about there will be success from benefits. The North Node. Someone's going into their North Node. Look right behind it. Remember, reconsider, now is not the time to. Right behind the North Node is the South Node, y'all. And then it's got the wheel. It says, as a full-time job serving, do it a little bit at a time. So take what resonates. You're going to find some kind of insight to understand, resulting from the understanding of the wisdom of what was hidden from this Empress. It says deep emotional pain, heartbreak, misunderstandings. It says somebody's going to get some kind of recognition. It says introspection and recuperation. You're about to go on vacation, collective. You're headed into a new chapter in your life. You're gonna let go of the past and what the past had. Okay, let's find out. We're gonna use these 5-cent ones in the first to start off with. Okay, could have something to do with a Sagittarius. So y'all take that as it resonates. But in my opinion, every single body holds every single zodiac sign. Just some are just a little more like outstanding, more dominant in your, because they're all in your chart, all of them. Okay, so take what resonates. Let's get 3 cards, find out what the situation is from the past, present, and the future. 1, 2, and the Chariot. Take that as it resonates. Bottom of the deck says the Eight of Needles, imprisonment, self-victim. Self-victim. Entrapment. That's a contradiction right there, don't y'all think? That's a Chariot and the Eight of Needles. Moving forward. This is about your own beliefs. The King of Matches, okay? Somebody's about to come out of their shell. This is the situation, y'all. The Sun, happiness. It says authenticity, optimism, wishes coming true. This is the situation. It says the Seven of Buttons, perseverance, diligence, overcoming, rewards. So something's coming in real fast, but what's this on the bottom of the deck saying imprisonment? The King of Matches. King of Matches. Oh, someone's about to turn everything over to you because they're going to jail. You don't know that. That's unseen. They're coming to their convictions. I'm telling you, because of some kind of choice they made. Look. It says they're going to give you some type of new beginning. It's the rite of passage. Somebody stole your birthright. This King of Wands stole your birthright. You're going to get some kind of new beginning. You're going to forgive and move on because you ain't going to have to deal with this person. You're just going to forgive them and say, thanks, bye. God has something planned, y'all. What's the advice on that situation? Because this right here, this is something birthright. This is enlightenment, happiness, joy, perseverance, rewards for overcoming and staying in balance, okay? It says determination, willpower, and control. You stayed in control, collective. Alright. Okay, so what further do I need? Well, I want to do it like this. What is the... Hold on. Not these. Hold on. What is the advice on this situation right here? What is the advice on this situation right here? Because something's happening. You're going to find out something real fast. And everything's going to happen in a hurry. What is the advice? It says planets and houses. And planets. Take that as it resonates. The bottom of the deck says in Aries, your willpower. What you think you know about. And do it your own way. So it's an understanding, okay? You know what you're doing. Look, you've overcome something. You've overcome something and staying in balance on it, okay? Both of these are wheels. You see how he's looking like he's got wheels? Something is definitely in balance. You chose to stick with the path. Collective. You've chose to stick with this makes you happy. Okay? Your path is making you happy. Alright, so tell me what the advice is. It says, cherish, enjoy, charm, art, and beauty are the way to Venus. That's clarifying the sun. It's telling you to love yourself. And you're cherished by God, y'all. I'm trying to tell you, okay? This one says, your beliefs, what you value, and your resources, perseverance. You trust God. This says, idealization of, confusion regarding, and sacrifice. You're going to walk away from something. You're going to move away from something quickly, out of nowhere. We'll clarify in a minute, okay? Alright, so what is the likely advice, or the likely outcome if the energy stays exactly where it's at, okay? There's something about your trusting in the higher powers, the sun. All your wishes are coming true. Cherish and joy. It's something to do with your art, charm, beauty. They're the way. They're the way to your happiness, apparently. It says 3 to 4 weeks, reevaluate your plans. Something's going to happen. It's going to change. You're going to have a different understanding about something. Remember what those cards were. To understand something and to have a different understanding. Your willpower. It says do it your own way. What you think about, what you think you know about. Tell me the likely outcome for these cards that are sitting out here right now. It says no follow through. Learn from past mistakes. So you're going to forgive something. It says 2 of Wands, lacking a strategy. So the likely outcome is you're going to have to find, because you don't know what this option is. Okay, it says reassess your goals and adjust. Be adaptable. Okay, because something's coming in that it says use your resources. And this says reassess your goals, make adjustments. And this is learning from past mistakes. Okay, being lazy. We'll find out what that's for. One more card for this. It says 3 of Cups. Under the influence. Party love triangle. Rival a long time. Heavy party and someone else is in influence. Somebody else is involved in this. Someone else is involved in this outcome. There's something. Look, someone that's been watching is involved in this outcome. But they're tying up some kind of loose ends. Because this is 2. This is 1. Tell me what I need to know about this no follow through, lacking a strategy. It says the King of Cups. Emotional imbalance. Oh, it says emotionally balanced. He's getting balanced. It says artistic, psychic, and feelings. Someone's saying something about the right timing. King of Coins. Look at that, y'all. They got something under control. I'm telling you. They were partying or something. Look, they were drinking a lot and they quit. Because now he's standing in the upright. This person is something that you don't see coming. This is a fan or something that you don't see coming. They had to get something worked out. It looks like an addiction. But they're ready now. Are they ready? It says the Page of Wands. It says energetic powerhouse, lovable rogue. Someone's coming back. It says a free thinker, traveler, playful, good news, charismatic. Someone's coming back. Oh, the Empress. The Empress is their light. Look, I'm telling you, this is the Empress fell in between the sun and Venus. He's coming back for his woman. It says no need to worry, y'all. Tell me about this King of Cups, King of Pentacles. It says the King of Wands, unpredictable. You knew him as the King of Wands, y'all. He ghosted. It says the High Priestess, but you knew something. This might be a twin flame situation on the real. It says divine feminine, inner knowing. He knew. That's why he's coming back, because he was undercover or working or something. He knew that you was his sunshine, his Venus. This person is coming back. They were taking care of some kind of addictions, or maybe wrapping up some kind of work. Bottom of the deck says 4 of Swords, time for non-action. Yeah, they were in some type of rehab. It says recalibrating and retreat. They were thinking of you the whole time. They may have been watching you. They want to bring some kind of, this is doing what's right. All right, so this Empress, man, that was beautiful how that fell out like that. Okay, tell me about this perseverance in the second house for this Empress. It says the Two of Cups, unhealthy attachment. You're releasing something and forgiving something. Finding your own way. I'm telling you. It says your beliefs, what you value, and your resources. It says you don't seek this person's approval. You might be somebody that just don't fit in. Look, this person was worried about that kind of shit. Well, I'm telling you, you might be like, well, you didn't fucking, sorry. It says rescue, caretaking, enabling, clinging. Somebody is, look, somebody don't need to be rescued. Why does the Two of Cups fall out like that? It says the Ace of Wands. Divine is bringing somebody in. This person wants to appear as a hero. But you're the true hero. It says a new passion for love and life. Attraction, go for it. Igniting desire, aphrodisiac, engagement, chemistry, and fertility. Why did Two of Cups fall out on the perseverance? Oh, you're very, very strong. This person didn't know how to take you. But they knew that y'all have a connection. You're super duper strong, collective, especially in your convictions. Okay, like if there's something you value and you believe in and you feel is important to you, you'll go through the fire and take care of it. I'm telling you, you got that wolf spirit. You stand above and watch and make sure everything's going right and everything's cool. I'm telling you, this person was intimidated by that. They didn't know how to talk to you because they had some kind of addictions. It could have been sex addictions. They could have had some kind of sex addictions. Why am I saying that? It says they were drinking. They won some kind of money or something. It says they're secure now. They've overcome something. I'm telling you, they want. Does this clarify this Two of Cups on this? It says Seven Swords, straighten the record, confessions, coming clean. They're coming clean, y'all. It says the Ten of Coins, a legacy. Somebody's going to come clean about taking a birthright from you. That's what it said on the bottom right there with that underneath one. This person felt, because you started rising up. I'm telling you, you went to work on something. Look, divine guided you to expose something about this Ten of Cups. This person right here, they're involved somehow. Tell me. King of Wands in reverse with the High Priestess. This is the Knight of Cups. He wants to be the hero. Following your heart. This is proposal and invitation. They want you to go somewhere with them. Chivalrous, romantic, charming, psychic, and grace. He wants to be he wants you to see him as the hero. Even though you're the hero. Y'all are going to have a mutual respect. It says an invisible force is connecting this, y'all. Y'all going to have a mutual respect. I'm telling you. It says gentle persuasion, confidence, courage, infinite potential, personal power, influentials. It says wisdom. These two, both of y'all could do the same kind of thing. Look, tell me what this Chariot is with this Neptune, the idealization and sacrifice. It says the Chariot, the strength of will. Landed over here on the Sun and the Empress. You're determined. Both of these cards are about determination. All three of them are. This is a birthright. It says, forward movement, determination, willpower, success, control, actions, travel, and focus. What is the sacrifice here? It says the sun. Just have fun. Count your blessings. Play. Authentic self. Permission slip. Supremely optimistic. And a yes. A big yes. That landed over here on the sun too, baby. Damn. That's awesome. That's the idealization of. It's saying forget about everything. Forgive. And go have fun. Because this is meant to be. It was wrong time when everything started happening. Something about it was the wrong timing. This person wants you to see them as their true self, though. They think about it all the time. It says, reevaluate your plans, new perspective, and have patience. Anything else? It says temperance. It says perfect balance. It says union of opposites, moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquility, patience, alchemy, balance, and peace. You've achieved the patience, y'all. You've been wanting to fight or flight for fucking ever. And you was like, okay, I'm just going to try to stay in this fucking shit. And I'm going to maintain it. I'm going to... And you found a balance. You found your balance. You stayed authentic and you found your balance, okay? We got 8 up there. So did he. So did he. He knows you're the one. He knows you're the one. He knows it. When I said that, y'all, you thought of somebody that you might not have thought of in a while. Just take that as it resonates, because I know you did. You're about to get all your wishes. You just need to look, think about celebrate yourself. Celebrate yourself for just achieving staying alive, okay? It says 222 up there, y'all. 4 2s is what I'm trying to say. And 8. It says your willpower, what you think you know about, and do it your own way. We got responsible, success, become a person of power and status. You're going to be the boss. That's boss energy right there. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. Bah. That's an I. Eye of the tiger and the cream of the crop. Going out for the mile that I'll take it. I don't know how it goes. I do, but I don't care right now. It says relationships, the beauty of do it with your partner, Libra. Somebody's coming back to make amends with you, collective. It says the idealization and confusion regarding and sacrifice. They're coming back. Balance, cooperation, and your partner. They are making sure that this is like... Spirit is saying, partner. Go have fun. Something's over. Forgive. Very much so. It says, as a full-time job, serving, do it a little at a time. Okay, so what's going to happen? What's going to happen to give collective some kind of indication of... It says the Emperor. Y'all, I can't even believe it says that. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. It says the Knight of Wands swept off your feet. What? Confident, charmer, excited, heroic, travel, and sexy. 5 of Coins, left out in the cold. It says a balancing act. Okay. Rejection. This person felt like you rejected them. Good. It says not by the rules. It says conflict. It says self-sacrificing and a plot twist. We got the Hermit. Spiritual mastery. It says solitude, growth, resolve, and advice. It says the Ace of Cups. You found self-love. It says, what is this balancing act for collective? This right here is about the emperor. He's feeling ashamed. Okay, it says, look, you balanced out some kind of MK Ultra through joy, through dancing, through singing, through coloring, stuff like that, okay? Look, you've made it to the finish line is all you got to know. 25-25, that's 50-50. Balancing act. You made it to the finish line. Somebody was left out in the cold. He feels like you outgrew him because he ghosted you. He's afraid. He thinks you changed. Look. Because he's a different person. He's scared now because he thinks you outgrew him. But he grew at the same time by letting go of that Mr. Charmer or whatever, that charmer guy that he was being, because he showed you his real true self, collective. The star. It says wish. It says wish granted. Contentment, spirituality, inspiration, altruistic, serenity, purpose, renewal, healing, hope, calm, and faith. Just look. You know how I've been telling you to clean out the clutter and clean out the throwaway shit and get prepared and that and that and that. And you know how the cards have been over and over talking about travel and vacation. Oh, the card of the day was vacation, by the way. It's time. It's time. Never in the whole time I've been reading these cards has it said it's time to take a vacation, it's a break, case closed, something's done, something's coming in that's meant for you. What, a couple of days ago, the fire year started, the fire horse year started. Ignite that passion at what you want, okay? Know what you know, okay? You may not know where you want to go, or you're not sure what direction to take, okay? But trust God and make the first step in a direction, in some direction. Take the first step, okay? Because you're leaving this old life. When you make it somewhere, this says the Ace of Cups, time for reflection. It says the Five of Wands, personality clashes. You're leaving this old life. You're leaving the old you. You're saying goodbye to the old you, to the label that was placed on you and everything else, okay? You're going to say adios to that and step into the brand spanking new that God has prepared for you, okay? You've been being somebody's mule that don't give a damn about you. It's fucked up. It says ambition. It says find that, whatever that is that you're the rooster. You understand? That because the rooster gets triggered by the dawning of the sun. I mean, where it just barely peeks through. That rooster says, ah! Starts raising hell. I'm telling you, I had one that lived behind me for a little while. Shout, let it all out. Go have fun. Oh, they can't kill the rooster. Oh, yeah. 'Cause he ain't gonna die. No, he ain't gonna die. This is the moon. Walk tall with your back straight, y'all. It says subconsciousness. It says imagination and illusions. What do you want to tell me about the moon? It says temperance, patience, balance, inspiration. You're going to camping. I'm telling you, how long been since you've been camping, collective? I'm telling you about to go camping. You're going fishing, camping. You're going to reflect. You're going to reflect. And something's going to happen. You're going to say, okay, what direction do I want to go in? Oh, God. Let me tell you what to do, okay? You lay down. And you say, God. First, wait. You lay down and put your hand over your heart. You go like this. You say, just hold your hand over your heart. You say, God, Holy Spirit lives within me. Just guide me and show me the way. I trust you immensely. I trust you with all of me in my life. And I surrender to whatever direction you want me to go in. And when I sleep tonight, I want you to send it to me in a dream and then show me a sign tomorrow. And he will. He'll reveal it to you in a dream. And in the next day, you'll see a sign that's showing you that that's what he said in the dream. Just hold your hand over your heart. And just... Because so much has been trying to block our heart chakras. Like all this Wi-Fi and all these microwaves. Like when you stand in front of your microwave, where's your microwave usually around? It's usually right around the heart part. Like when you're standing in front of it and you're like waiting on it or whatever. It's right here, ain't it? It's usually sitting right here. Right? There's all types of crap they're sending out to us. Well, you need to go out to nature. You need to go out in the tent. Sit in the moonlight. Okay? And be the fucking angel. And talk to the angels. And absorb it all. Okay? It's going to transform. It's going to transform. Look. Be the rooster. When you wake up the next morning or what have you, it's going to be a whole nother world. It's going to be the first day of your life. Won't that be exciting? I'm telling you, it says 2 in matches. It says progression. It says planning and discovery. And then it says the 3 of buttons. It says a collaboration, teamwork, and expertise. I'm telling you. Go fishing. Go fishing, collective. go camping if you don't go fishing. We got the 5 of matches, a conflict, competition, some kind of rivalry coming off the top. It says the high priestess. You're the real deal, though. I'm telling you, there was some kind of conflict. 7 of needles in reverse, a confession. Somebody's going to confess that they were envious of you, working against you. Yeah, the king of buttons. So now he wants collective to work for him. It says discipline. This was a control freak. Trying to work against you. A high priestess. You're too strong. You're too strong for these people. There's no competition for you. None. You're authentic high priestess. And they was trying to cause you MK Ultra and stuff like that. Through this envious fucker here. You're too strong for it. You're not playing it. It says progression and discovery. Somebody's gonna confess. They're gonna bow down. Look, they're gonna put that golden fiddle on the ground at your feet, collective's feet, and say, well, because you know what? They ain't gonna say shit because they know they've been beat. But they're going first. Somebody's gonna try to apologize. Too late, apologize. Too late. It's too late to apologize. Too late. Y'all tell me why I'm singing that. That's on y'all. It says high priestess, intuition. Just give me what I'm getting. Give me what is mine. You could apologize a long ass time ago, fucker, but you didn't. It says the star. Wishes granted. It says faith, hope, healing, renewal, purpose, serenity, inspiration, spirituality, contentment. It says a thirst for knowledge. Look, you're going to go on vacation, and then you're going to go to school and meet your person. I don't know, no. I think your person's coming back, man. Okay, look. Because you don't really know this guy. He was working undercover. You don't really know him. Is that what you're talking about? This twin flame fucker? This is somebody who was working undercover that Collective didn't know their real person? That's their new guy? The Tower, a reckoning. It says shocking event, energy surge, immediate. Woo-wee, chaos, sudden upheaval. All kinds of crazy right there. Okay, so what does that answer mean? It says a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Taurus and a Scorpio, and that's it? Interesting. Wow. The Magician. This person feel like an idiot. Because they gotta bow down to you. It's too late to apologize. I'm telling you, this motherfucker used magic on you. They used magic on you. Hey, Miss Bonnie, how you doing? It says, thirst for knowledge. They want to learn from you, but it's too late to apologize. They did learn something from you. You taught them something. Look, it says, don't go breaking my heart. You taught them something, Collective. You put them over your knee and whipped them. You gave them a spanking. And look, they're in love and you're going to move on. Telling you. It says right here, it says, they're going to ask you, they're going to be romantic messages and shit like that. And you're going to move fuck on. I'm telling you, you're going to move on. You're going to go on vacation and meet the real person. I'm telling you. You don't want that guy. You don't want this ex-emperor. Unhealthy. You're gonna go move on to your own self. You're gonna walk away. You'll be like, oh, thank you for the, yeah, I forgive you, bye. You're gonna leave the heavy load behind. It says just have fun. Because you're going to have every fucking thing that you need. You're going to straighten up the record because you got many possibilities. You do not need this fucking ex-emperor. He's a fool, he's a fool, he's a fool, he's a fool. You fool you. Ooh, that smell. The smell of you shitting your pants. Ooh. Okay, does he have to bring it anyway? Does he have to bring it anyway? It says the Six of Swords, better times ahead. It says overcoming hardships, conflicts resolved, restoration. Then it says the Three of Cups in reverse, under the influence, third party, triangle. Now he can have that. Someone else is an influence. Someone else was being whispered in their ear. How much you want to bet it was their mama? How much? It says the Ace of Coins, new beginnings, an offer. Meet someone new. But you know what? You know that song? Hate me today. Hate me tomorrow. Hate me for things I didn't do for you. Okay, this joker was a drunk. Left you out in the cold. Fucking took advantage. Took advantage of your kindness. Done all types of shit. Played a game. You're gonna find out some other shit that they did. And you helped them overcome their addiction. They went and got clean. And you know, they have to wait a year before they can talk to you or what have you, but they went and got clean. They overcome an addiction because of you. Okay? So, job done. Job well done, collective. You're fixing to get rewards and paid, okay? I'm telling you, look. You're going to walk away from this joker. Follow your heart. That's all I'm telling you. Some of y'all gonna go for it. Okay? Some of y'all will. Because you want to be stuck in a loop. You want to be in the loop. You're afraid of the change. Okay, what if the people stay with it? What if they decide that they're going to go with that one that went through all the trouble of healing themselves? I mean, for collective, supposedly, it says you'll end up alone if you go for that one. You'll end up bad. Follow your heart. If you go for that ex, they're going to fuck you over. Because they're envious of you. Because you overcome where they couldn't. I'm telling you, they're envious of you. They're envious of you. Don't fall for that shit. Go for the new. Go on vacation. Go the fuck on vacation. Go camping. Just go chill out and prospect. Okay? Look at the moon. Look at the beautiful stars. Listen to the night. Smell the night. Listen to whatever, the rustling of the leaves. Just be. And your answer's going to come to you. Put your hand over your heart. And you say, you know what? I mean, if you're looking for a relationship, ask God right then. God, you know, I'm tired of being alone. I'm tired of being lonely or what have you. Can you bring me a partner or a friend or something? And show me a sign tomorrow. Or show me a sign in my dream. Make me remember it. Ask him. You shall receive. What did it say yesterday? Ask and it shall be done unto you. Ace of Wands. Passionate start. A new passion for love and life. Attraction, go for it. Igniting desire, aphrodisiac, engagement, chemistry, and fertility. But love yourself above. I'm telling you. Look, this King of Swords, it says, mind over matter, doing it by the book, truthful. Somebody's going to come through. They went and looked. Look, this says somebody was testing your faith. This King of Swords. Looks like this King of Swords is about to find out. This King of Swords has knowledge that you're the real deal. Because this King of Swords is probably about to be in deep shit. 43. It's his decision. Look, you the star. You the real deal. This King of Swords finding out. You're brave, you're courageous, you do the right thing. He said, look at that, baby. I'm trying to tell you. This King of Swords is finding out. He should have. Look, it's one of those kind of deals where this King of Swords might have had an opportunity with you if he had done the right thing. If he'd have took the right look. I'm telling you, he didn't. He's scared. Scared of changing. You're about to move forward. Is this star about to move forward, this high priestess? It says, people are divided. It says, family problems, canceled events. Tell me. It says, justice, fairness, and balance. Somebody in the legal department is getting busted. Raided. Caught. Red-handed. Telling you, doing what's right. Telling you, you're walking away. You're going away from them. But that King of Swords has got to do. They have to. They don't have no choice because You're brilliant. You're so fucking brilliant. I swear you really are. It says justice, fairness, doing what's right, legal matters, consequences, life lessons, truth, integrity, fairness, and balance. It says a balancing act, two of coins, adaptability, prioritizing, juggling back and forth, quick decisions, financially adept. You're the bomb diggity. I'm telling you. You really listen to your intuition. Good afternoon, Curtis. You really do. You listen to God's advice. You're the bomb diggity. Look, you'd be like, nah, I don't want to call him. I want to do it. 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 God said, no, don't do it. And then something happened, and you just bust out, say some shit. God say, yeah, that's what I wanted you to do. But for a while, you walked around and you just looked and observed. Be seen as crazy. You're crazy because you know how to absorb the answers. You're crazy because of it. You bided your time and you looked more crazy. That was fine with you because you don't give a damn what kind of crazy they think you are. You want to see a different kind of crazy? Because I can show you that too, motherfucker. Knock that fucking shit off my shoulder. Or disrespect me in some kind of way. Because I'm kind. You ain't got no reason to. If you fucking do, motherfucker, you deserve what you fixing to get because you fixing to get an ass fucking whooping with my words. You won't never forget them. Not ever. Because you thought I was, what, dumb or incompetent or something? You're out your fucking brains. Oh, because you're a drug addict? Oh, okay. Bet I'm a fucking outthink you like that. Okay. It says a romantic gesture. It says youthful dreamer. Look, you're about to leave. You're going to get a message and you're going to leave. You're going to take off. Looks like you're going to go teach something or learn something. Either way, if you're going to teach something, you're going to learn something either way. If you're going to go learn something, you're going to go learn something. If you're going to go teach something, you're going to learn too. So, because I mean, it's always great to have like these little refreshers and things like that. You just might want to go do something fun. I want to learn how to. Maybe I want to learn how to. And when you get there, you like start being your authentic self, and people are like, "Golly, man, we like you." You're smart. I'm telling you, look, you're getting a reckoning, collective. I'm telling you. All right, so we need to see. The advice is to go on vacation. Should I tell you one more time? Today's card of the day was vacation. Vacation could be a weekend. Drive up to the mountains. Rent a couple of bicycles or something. And just drive up to the mountains and ride bicycles around the mountain. And just see the beauty. Let's go to an Indian reservation. Look, y'all are all over the map here for me. But I am free. In about 2 or 3 days, well, about a week. I am free. I can go anywhere. And I don't have no kind of bills to pay. I mean, I'm capable of going anywhere, but my vehicle might not make it, but I can make it to a certain point. Happy Friday. Why's it gotta be electric bike? You crazy, Curtis. I like to ride a bike. I really like to ride a bike. I rode a bike for 3.5 years. It was a fucking Eddie Bauer touring bike. And I rode that joker everywhere. I rode it for 3.5 years and still sold it to a pawn shop for $90. Only paid 70 for it 3.5 years prior to. Because it was a limited edition. Boy and his wife bought matching bikes, and they were both kind of chubby, and she said, no, she ain't doing it. So he sold them to me and my boyfriend. Yeah, you know how to ride a bike. You don't forget how to ride a bike. Once you get on that joker and start fucking doing like that, shit, you remember. One thing, you know what? I was dreaming about this or something the other night. Riding around with your hands off your handlebars. I mean, like how easy it was just to be riding down the road. You could be doing whatever, opening candy, whatever, okay? Just riding that bicycle with no handle, with not touching the handlebars. That right there, the older, I find that to be, no thank you, I'll keep my hands on the handlebars. When I was a kid, I wouldn't hardly touch the damn things. But when I got bigger, when I got older, I keep my hands on it. I try it sometimes. I'll be like, nah. I want to keep my hands on the handlebars. Yeah. The electric ones are manual anyway. But they got electric bicycles, like, that are actual, they're like a scooter, like a hover round. But they're a bicycle. They got those. You know what? Anyway. Okay. With the trust of a child. Go have fun. It says fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically. Just be like, make your dramatic exit. And be out of there, baby. They're all gonna be like, what? Where's? She's gone. That's interesting. Boy, I hate to be all stiffed up like that, y'all, because that shit driving me crazy. Whew. Tell you what resonates, I'm about to get them, this says the detective and the grace. Somebody watching you. Somebody's a fan. Back here says the dreamer and the balancer. It says, look to your day and night dreams for guidance. I prayed about that, y'all. Everything's confirmation. Keep dreaming, keep envisioning, and give back by helping others realize their dreams too. It says, soar beyond all limiting concepts and embrace your spiritual self in the place beyond female and male where we all truly are one energy. That's a connection. That's a union. That's two ones making a bigger one. I'm going to read these two. Grace. Forgive yourself and anyone else in your situation, even if you and they do not deserve it. To forgive is to mirror the divine forces who love us. Detective. Look past the veil of illusion that someone is trying to pull over your eyes. That someone could be you. So examine your assumptions. Y'all, this says, visionary. It's not you. This person transformed. Allow yourself to leave behind the past and what is no longer necessary so you can truly be the person you have worked hard to become. Telling you what's going on. You're getting out of this energy. You remember when Jesus went back to his hometown? And they rejected him? They rejected Jesus, y'all. I'm just saying. You remember when that happened? He went back to his hometown. They was all like, yeah, Jesus is here, Jesus is here. But Jesus went back to his hometown to rest. He expected to be, like, reciprocated for, you know, the love of his family or what have you, to let him rest in their home or what have you. And they kept demanding fucking miracles. Give us a miracle, give us a miracle, Jesus. Come on, give us a miracle. But these are also the people that doubted him when he was a child. Right? And he left. And he found that he could make miracles. When he came back, they were demanding them. And he said, you know what? When God's prepared, when God's ready for you to have your miracles, he'll give you your miracles. He said, I'm resting. Like, surely I thought that y'all would know of anybody. Because y'all are the people that were closest to me. You know? Find a treehouse. Amen. I want to go find a treehouse. I'm design it and everything. But if someone's already got one started, I'll stay in it. Maybe I need to go talk to the old treehouse maker. Look, just give me the land. I'll be good, baby. Shit. You just give me the land, bet there'll be a house in them trees somewhere. Maybe nobody will know where that's at, but I will. And listen, I've been finding so much good information at the Tartarian stuff, because it's got stuff in the shorts. It's got like information about how you can make heat without electricity plugged into the wall. If you take these iron circles, like rings, these iron rings. Hold on a minute, y'all. Look at that. You take these iron rings, you put them inside of like a paint can. Okay, you cut out a piece of the paint can where they can kind of poke out, right? You put this. What the fuck did he put in the middle? Oh, he took a light thing that goes for the light, like in a lamp. He took that and he took a wire and he wrapped it this way and he went around the whole thing and he touched it to this side, and then he put this other little thing on there and he wrapped it around that. And when he did that, he put them iron rings around it, put that paint can thing on there. That shit heated up, got real warm, and he could cook on the top of it. Didn't take no electricity. He did it all with, I mean, he needed an electric wire though, and he needed a light bulb thing. But I know how to make a fucking fire. I can find a way to make a fire. But as far as like a treehouse and stuff like that, you can just get solar panels. Can't put you on wheels. Shit. Alright, y'all take what resonates. This is oh no, that right there hurts. That reaching up for it. This says, Mom. Y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ANGELMOON6237. Mom don't test. Mom Dawn test. Mom Dawn test. Don't test. Dawn untest. Mode. Womb. Womb, do womb, home test. Do home test. Somebody did a home test. Woman's STD. But what? A woman's STD. Oh, God dang. blunt. Alright, woman, demon. Demon's womb. Woman's womb. Hust. Hust. Thrust. Thust. What? Z, z, v, v. Okay, vest. Vesto. Vest. Vest. Thud. Something's numb. Almonds. Almonds and demons. Men, so moms. Women's mom. What the fuck? Men's mom versus women's mom. Boom. You. What? Due to booze. Something about a HUD home. A HUD home. Mom went. Moose. Somebody was standing their ground. Moose is a big old huge animal. You don't go fuck with them. Some mob hunt TV. Went on a mob hunt. Hunt down two. Went to hunt down two. Hunt me down. Somebody went to hunt me down to south down, doom me, but TV, SMS, a text. Somebody was on meth, do meth. Now, someone does meth now, well, that's a loser. Don't fuck with them. But don't do meth now. No. Don't owe both us, don't owe both of us versus me. Mom versus me. We versus mom versus us. That's a lot going on right there. I'll tell you what. Shit. That's a lot fucking going on, man. It's a lot. That's a mouthful. Now we owe two others, to mob boss. Now we owe mob boss, Ted the mob boss. Now we owe the Ted the mob. Now we owe the mob. What the fuck? Who done that dumb shit? Mom hosted. We went down. We went down SUV. Moon in the night. Somebody went somewhere in the night. Moon. Moon. Moon dust. So somebody was tripping on angel dust or something? Moon dust. I said that. THZ. TMZ. They're crooked. It says whose, bond, most, must bond, who must bond, show TMZ. Oh, that's that damn, what's that dude, what's that Erica Kirk guy? He was on TMZ. The guy with the pizza shit wrote on his lip. Fucker. How she owned date of birth. She own date of birth must, it says debt. Shown debt. Date of birth, shown debt, shown some debt. Shown how she must bet. Show how she must bet. Oh, show some nod. Don to show us mom. To show us some beds. Busted beds. Show us some busted beds. Men so busted. Them men so busted. These men, them no. Mono. STD. Boss us. Ted. Bound. Toss them. Wound them. BM. Mob. Wound up with the mob. Mom? What the fuck? What are you talking about, mom? Dozen. I've seen it. It says doubt us. Doubt them. Mawson, Nos, Was, doubt those SOSs. So somebody's crying wolf. It says news, TV, TMZ. Doubt TMZ, because they're part of it. Some news. Doubt them. Out. Shout me. Shot me. What? Shoot out. Shoot. Buds. News shoot. There's Tom. Tom. Indians. Dumb. What are you talking about? Too dumb. Too dumb. Two dumb shots. Two dumb shots. We so mush. Okay. It says ode to the mob. Someone owed the mob. They owed the fucking mob something so much. Them owed the mob. Do the most to us. Must do the most to us. Theo. Wed. He wed the mom. South. This is one on sun. Must the sun woven the sound, most sound thumb this is the so in boss thumb went moods went thumbs. What does that fucking mean? Numb? The mood went numb? Two we host boost mood. We boost mood, but bet we so busted. Tom, we busted Tom. Sweet, something sweet. Yay, sweet show. Moves. How? Moves now. Move now. Okie dokie. Okay. Here you must move now. Bullshit. So somebody gonna try to get you to do something before you're ready. Don't do that. It says soothe me. Soothe must soothe me. Both. Someone must soothe me. Someone must soothe me. Oven, stove. What are you talking? Moth, stove, oven, what the fuck, buns, bonds, in the stove, moms, bonds, in the stove, woman, I don't fucking get it, okay, why you keep making me say the same thing, woman, Beth, oh, like Elizabeth, mud, stones. Somebody's been talking shit about somebody. Stoned, but versus what? Drunk? Ugh. I'd rather be stoned any day than drunk. Ugh. That makes me want to throw up thinking about drinking. Shaking my head. Bow. Someone has to bow. Bow to me. Shaking my head. Stunned. Someone stuns. Stunner. Stunned. Alright, there you go, y'all. Something about the hood. The hoot. Hooted. Booted us. Mom booted us out of doubt. Booed us out. Must shoot thumb out. What? What are you talking about? Mouth. Doobie? Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? You guys work for you now. Go get them so we can swim and stun the shit out of them now. Doobie, bed, tooth, mouth. Somebody's mouth hurts. Son, my son. Somebody's mouth hurts. It's tooth. Use women on me? What is this? Use woman, demon. Us demons. And they say them demons, these demons, those demons, those demons. Wet them, wet the demons' boots, wet the demons' boots. It says home, boost home, boost home, on, do on nose me, my nose. Alright, that's what I got, man. I'm done with it. There it is. Soothe my mouth, a dose. Oh, if you drink, I mean, you know, you're just gonna screw up. West. Date of birth. Tone, bones on me. Someone turn into bones. Not collective. Collective looks healthy because test. Somebody gotta take an STD test. Just seen it. moves on me. Hose. Somebody gonna get the hose. Puts the lotion on the neck or gets the hose again. Question most. Question most. Amen. Women. Somebody questions most women. I question most people. What are you talking about? Best to be. It says sex. Best to me. Best. Both moods. Both moods. Doom. Woods. But. Hunt. Home. Boom. It says dove. DOVE. SMS. You're gonna get a message. 10 messages. Don't, I will fucking ignore you if you send me 10 messages. Me stem, men stem. You said. Me, stin, men's, met me, set me, nest. Someone made you a nest. Eminem. I'm just being silly, y'all. It resonates, it resonates, right? So, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate and all that jazz, cash out, $ANGELMOON 6237. Oh, let me see if I can straighten this thing out. I'm breaking my fucking back. Crazy how that shit feels. Thank you. Let's see my shits. Let me fix that. Alright, y'all take what resonates. Let me get a, I'll just check it up on the, no telling what else the other one's at. The crazy poem. There is nothing more terrible than waiting for the terrible, I promise. Was the grief worth the poem? No. But you don't interrogate a weed for what it does with wreckage, for what it's done to get here. You don't interrogate a weed for what it's done to get here. Page 29, new beginning. These are some crazy ass poems. Let me see what the very first one is. The moon that turns you back. Interactive fiction, House Saints. Look how long this poem is. Huh? You got a treehouse already ready for me? Where's it at? Give me the address. I'll go to it right now. I'll go live in it right now. Without no electricity or nothing. It says, I want the miracle that makes me ordinary. To kiss, to resurrect, to leave blue crickets and a door. The saint sees cinder in the tea leaves. The saint turns a daughter into to kiss, to resurrect, to leave the blue crickets and a door. That turns the clock back to its first hour. Somebody's getting a brand new beginning. Where is I want the treehouse. Where's it at? Did I need to go back some more and read some old yeah, I want it. I want the treehouse. Come with me, you will find a treehouse. Can put me on wheels of any kind to please. What if I was on wheels and say somebody was on wheels and was holding you? Could you be on wheels then? Where's it at? I want it right now. It says, the saint sees cinder in the tea leaves. The saint turns the daughter into blue. It says, the saint touches the welt and it turns a rhinestone. The saint says, return to your... And then it says, siren, hot pink, green, white, like. And then it says, to spread out your rug, maybe lost trees and peach trees and a rooster. That rooster, y'all. Take what resonates. I want the miracle that makes me ordinary to resurrect. And it's new country now. The woman fold the desert. It says the Mediterranean is an accent. The Nile is patron saint of Hephaestus, of lentil and clean feet, all 1,000 of him, raking their throats with a nicked opera, names of returning and tap water and Bismillah. It says, to kiss the back of her hand, I pray to the rain. When I pray to open and name what surfaces. My favorite house is my mother, the heart muffled like a speaker. There is no gardens here, only another year. The popular leaves like open palms, up, then out, then waiting to be torn. Into a forked river, the mountain saints are gone. And it's a new country now. Take that as it resonates. That's pretty fucking impactful right there. Pretty deep. Y'all let that resonate with you for a minute. It says, the magical girl retires. It says, page 116. Even if the entire union gets together and manages to stave off the magical girl of time, that doesn't mean the climate crisis is over. The countdown is this time bomb has already begun, and she is merely someone who will make it happen faster, not slower. We will need copious amounts of imagination for the problem to lie beyond the defeat of the magical girl of time. It is our role to persuade her to join our cause. But if your efforts, as well as ours, don't bring a greater change, whether we win or lose is beside the point. That was the end of her statement. As the reporter began jumping to their feet with questions, my heart was pounding with irregular beats, asking us to imagine a world beyond defeat of the magical girl of time. Whether we win or lose made it sound like the opposite. What would happen if we lost? And how was it possible to win again against someone who could manipulate time with the crook of an index finger? She was only knocking numbers off a clock. That was what was ticking towards a doom of our own making. It says, again, there are crueler ways she could have gone about it. But to go against Lee Marie, it felt like the only choice we had was to destroy her. Countless magical girls would have to put their lives on the line for this. That's what resonates. Collective. Let me get a message from the universe. A cosmic message. Almost 8 o'clock here. It ain't late at all. But I've been going to bed like freaking 7 o'clock. Shit. I don't know why. I'll be waking up freaking weird ass hours. That's why. Yeah, I want to have a tree house. Yes. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything so seriously. didn't even see that. Hold on, I got some kind of confirmation on here. Yeah, right. She lying. She lying. She lying. Anyways. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. You've been told to listen. Holy crap, that went to the floor, so that's definitely coming to your door. This is what you've been told. This is what you need to do. But you need to do this first. You need to ask the question and demand the answer. Command it. Command the answer. It says trust yourself always. Trust others once they've earned it. Seems to me as somebody in the past didn't fucking earn it. They need to give back what they took and leave you the fuck alone so you can go bet on yourself. Take a chance. Reach your dreams. You've got this, baby. You got it, baby. You got it. You got it. You got it bad. Oh, shit. I sang that song. I just went and sang that a few minutes ago. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Listen and act. Luke 13:32. It says, and he said to them, go tell that fox, behold, I cast out demons and perform cures today and tomorrow. And in the third day, I shall be perfected. Let me reread that. It says, go tell... And he said to them, go tell that fox, behold, I cast out demons and perform cures today and tomorrow, and the third day I shall be perfected. Nevertheless, I must journey today, tomorrow, and the day following. For it cannot be that a prophet should perish outside of Jerusalem. Jesus laments over Jerusalem. O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the one who kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to her. How often I wanted to gather your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings. But you are not willing. See, your house is left to you desolate, and assuredly I say to you, you shall not see me until the time comes when you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of our Lord. It says, the narrow path. And he went through the cities and villages, teaching and journeying towards Jerusalem. Then one said to him, Lord, are there few who are saved? He said to them, strive to enter through the narrow gate. For many, I say to you, will seek to enter, and will not be able. When once the master of the house has risen up and shut the door, and you begin to stand outside and knock at the door, saying, Lord, Lord, open for us. And he will answer and say to you, I do not know you, where you are from. It says, then you will begin to say, we ate and drank in your presence, and you taught us in the streets. But he will say, I tell you, I do not know you, where you are from. Depart from me, all you workers of iniquity. There will be weeping and gnashing of teeth when you see Abraham and Isaac and Jacob and all the prophets in the kingdom of God, and yourselves thrust out. They will come from the east and the west, and from the north and the south, and sit down in the kingdom of God. And indeed, there are last who are first. And indeed, there are last who will be first, and there are first who will be last. And on that very day, some Pharisees came, saying to him, get out, depart from here, for Herod wants to kill you. And he said, go tell that fox, behold, I cast out demons and perform cures today and tomorrow, and the third day I shall be perfected. Nevertheless, I must journey today, tomorrow, and the day following, for it cannot be that a prophet should perish outside of Jerusalem. I like that. It says, to what shall I liken the kingdom of God? It is like leaven. It doesn't say heaven, it says heaven. It says leaven. It is like leaven, which a woman took and hid in 3 measures of meal till it was all leavened. So just a teensy little tiny piece of leaven, tiny piece of hope, faith, will just make it expand like fucking, have you ever made yeast? Yeast bread? That shit'll blow up. If you ain't careful, you'll make a blowed up piece of dough, but it'll make it kind of crappy because it'll dry out on the outside. It'll make it kind of shitty. Look, take that recipe. You don't want to make it that huge piece of bread. But all you need is just a teensy tiny little bit of yeast in the little bit of the leaven stuff in there to make the bread. You don't need a bunch of it, and it makes a whole big old huge kingdom, like a whole big old bunch of it. So take that as it resonates. All right, am I done? Raphael's healing. For guidance in the healing body, feelings, and mind, enter into a deep meditation with Archangel Raphael. Find his card and read his section. Call to him and ask for his healing wisdom. When you feel a connection, return his card to the deck. Think of your situation or that of a loved one. Let's go find Raphael. Man, I went to Heart Angel again. Where you at, Raphael? There's a Nomi. Cherubs. Okay, so he's going to be in the Archangels. That's the Heart Angels. Angel hierarchy. Ba, 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 ba. So he's in the Healing Angels. Raphael's in the Healing Angels. Heart. Partners. Okay, Raphael, speak up now. You got the cherubs. Look, I'm not going to do all that. I'm fixing to just find one. It says faith. It says Uzziel. Uzziel. 30. Page 102. So 33, y'all. Some kind of enlightenment. It says, for it has pleased the Lord to manifest himself to me. He has opened the interiors of my mind or spirit in the spiritual world with the angels, and at the same time in the natural world with men. Somebody's balanced. That's awesome. Faith. That's awesome. I'm not reading this whole thing. I'm about to go. I'm about to go make me something to eat. See? Look, I need a Snickers bar. What book do I got right now? I got the Angel Blessings right now. I had the Bible and I had the Magical Girl Retires. And it says, when you are truly one with your fate, nothing in the outer world can disturb you. There is a story about Jacob wrestling with an angel, Uzziel. Jacob was afraid for his life because Esau, a brutal man, was on the way to kill him. Jacob had 2 choices. He could find a clever solution, as he had done many times before, or he could give up the struggle and surrender to God. All night Jacob fought with the angel, symbolizing his spiritual battle, and came out of the struggle with a new name, claiming the power of his faith. Amen. I'm going to get a new name, Collective. If this resonated with y'all hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If y'all want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App, $AngelMoon6237. I got Super Chat, Super Thanks, and I got rubies. Is everything I said, and everything I've done, everything. It went to the park today, 4 hours, me and Sissy did. We had fun. It was fun. Alright, y'all. Calm down. Calm down. Is everything I said and everything in this message the truth and nothing but the truth, so help me God? Oh, I see y'all now. Okay, stop. Thank you. Okay. Collective has nothing to worry about. Nothing at all. Collective don't have to worry about shit from this point on in their life. It's a done deal. All you need to do is make the move. Just make the steps. Trust in God. Go on vacation. Collective just needs to go on vacation. It'll all begin. Say yes. Alright, y'all got a question? Okay, I heard you. Alright, collective. Alright, let's just show you again. Show me no. Show me no, pendulum. Show me no. Show me what no looks like. Clearly. Why do you make me go like all through the hole? Show me what no looks like clearly. That's yes, I see. Now show me no. Show me no clearly. Thank you. What the crap? What is your problem? Stop. Okay. Collective has a question. When they get ready and they get prepared, answer their question. Thank you. Make it clear. I see all the rainbow. There's a beautiful rainbow on this right now. Answer Collective's question. Make it very clear to the answer. Yes. It's like an all of a sudden I feel a tug. It's kind of strange, but that's a yes. Your answer is yes. Because it resonates. Y'all have a Smurfy evening, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye.